Hi guys, it's me. So today I'm going to discuss with you how to find cheap craft supplies on eBay. I just want to kind of show you all the things that they have on there that you can get, and I'll let you know my favorites and things that I've bought, problems that I've had, etc. But we're going to kind of go through the list. So I'm on Google right now. I'm just going to go to eBay. And eBay's really cool. I mean, I've never had a problem. Like there was this one time when I bought like this silver, um, what was it, like some type of lace kind of ribbon, but it was metal. And the lady wrote the wrong description, and so I was kind of upset when I got it because it totally wasn't what I wanted. But other than that, I've never had a problem with eBay. If I got a product, there was one time I bought a stencil and they hadn't packaged it right, so it got messed up, but I contacted them. They gave me a refund, no worries at all. I usually get the things that I order overseas from like China and from like Hong Kong and that kind of thing within a couple weeks. The longest I think that I've had to wait is maybe like 2.5 weeks, but they usually come super quick. Like I said, I've never had a problem, and when I have, all you do is let the seller know because they don't want to get a bad reputation on eBay. And I do purchase all my items through my PayPal account because PayPal gives you kind of extra protection. So that's just something to keep in mind. But I do love eBay. I use it a lot to buy a lot of cheap products, and it's kind of like the same stuff that you're buying at Michael's and Hobby Lobby anyway. Plus you're getting a really nice discount. So let's just search for something very random. So let's say that you want to get stencils. Okay, so stencils. So I'm going to search for them. Okay, now you could start here, and you see here that they do have stencils. Some of them are pretty darn expensive, right? But let's see, so I'll kind of pull them down. So they have some like Deco Arts ones. They have some from Folk Arts or Delta Creative, which is plaid. So like all sorts of them, and they kind of vary in price. They can be a little bit pricey. But the trick is that if you want to get the best price and some that are on auction and that kind of thing, what you should do is you go to sort, and you're going to go to lowest first. Okay, and that's just going to give you a whole nother arena of stencils that you've probably never seen on eBay. Like I said, you do have to make sure that they're going to ship things right. That's the only problem that I ran into, was that there was one that was a little bit, but I did get my money back. And they even sent me another one, which was awesome. So you can see here that a lot of these you can bid for, and they have one bid, and I'll talk about bidding in a little while. So these are all bids, but they have a bunch of different kinds. You see this? So there's a lot of great patterns. There's dots and roses and bricks and little cats and just all sorts of things that you'll definitely use in your mixed media art. These are tattoo self-adhesive decals, but you can absolutely use those for stenciling too, and they have a bunch of cool patterns, and they're like a penny, and you might have to pay a little bit more if you do an auction, but I've gotten these as low as 5 to 20 cents. So if you just watch and kind of know how to bid, you're fine. But we can do is we can go up here and we can do buy now. So all listings, we're going to go to buy now, and it gives you the cheap ones too, because we're still on lowest price possible, right? But then you start to get into things that are more interesting. Like this is a flower stencil. And it's 79 cents, and it has free shipping. I always get free shipping, okay? And this has feathers too. So it's great, and some of them have multiple patterns. So like this would be great too. I mean, this is just a little detail pattern stencil that you can use, right? And it comes in a bunch of different styles, okay? But this is what they have right now. But it works really well. So you could use that. Let's go back. But I mean, basically, almost everything you can get from the craft store, you can get on eBay for so much cheaper. I mean, it's like ridiculously cheaper. You're just going to be like in shock. I mean, like this is an alphabet stamp, and actually I totally need to order some of these. 79 cents. which is awesome, right? And they have numbers too. I mean, what? Tim Holtz sells these and they're so much money. And it's not even 99 cents. It's only 79 cents in US dollars. You're going to get free shipping, free standard international shipping. It comes really quick. They always say like it takes like a month, but it never takes that long. It's crazy. And they have a bunch of different styles. So you can select all the styles that you want to use in your art, which is awesome. Just like that, and then you just pick buy now or you add it to your cart and you keep shopping. So just kind of look around and I'll show you here. There's just a bunch of different kinds of stencils. It's just crazy. They have fairies, they just have every kind you can imagine. Look, so that has like roses and stars, and I mean, just amazing. And they're really starting to get even more because of us crafters, which is awesome. Okay, so it's really cool. And like they even have die cuts. So these are die cuts. I was going to look that up for you anyway, but these are their die cuts. They vary in price, right, depending on the style. So you could do numbers, which I have this one. It works really well. And it's like $3. You know, Tim Holtz has one like that, or I think Sizzix has one like that. You know, I won't even tell you. It's like $20. It's crazy. So like, I mean, you could do rectangles. They have like spider webs, which is a little cheaper. And they've gone up on the price of these. You know, they used to not be so expensive, but they are right now because they know that we're going to totally buy them because they're so much cheaper than doing it that way. So you can get die cuts, which is awesome. So let's continue to look at stencils. Let's go down. So it's just like you just need to take your time and kind of go through everything and see what you're looking for, basically. That's what I recommend. But they have tons of options. I mean, it's really cool. And these are giving me tons of die cuts. I mean, there's like elephants and squirrels and all sorts of stuff. But if you just keep searching, you will definitely find what you're looking for. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Okay, so they're called. So there's a bunch of different kinds. I mean, tons of different kinds that you can order. And they come, I mean, the companies that know what they're doing, they package them right. So they package them in cardboard and that kind of stuff. This has a lot more styles. So this one has, oh my goodness, I have to get this one. It has like numbers and just all sorts of stuff, which I love that number one. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to add this to my watch list. Because I will totally forget. Let's do, oh, they're out of the numbers, I'm sure went pretty quick. So you kind of have to see what they have available too. So kind of go through, see what they have available. Boy, I wish they had the numbers. They have like arrows that have words on them. So, I mean, it's a great value. It really is. I mean, it's a great price. So we can just add that to my watch list. Okay, and that will save. So for next time I know that I have it. So, you know, and they do get more expensive as they get more detailed, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. They're not horribly expensive, and I would much rather buy them this way, you know, than in the stores, you know, because I love to use background stencils. I really don't get stencils that have like certain things on them. So there's the heart. That one. So there's just a bunch of different ones that you can find and go through. That's the one that I like. And actually I'm going to add that to my cart. Because I like that one. So I'm actually going to buy that one. I already have some stuff in here that I need to pay for. But okay, and let's say you wanted to do like metal die cuts. So you could do metal die cuts. And then there's a bunch of different options here, okay? So they already have best match, like you can do tags, you can do leaves, which I just bought like a leaf one at a regular store and it was like $6 and that was on sale. So, I mean, this is just like ridiculously cheaper, I mean, than what you get at a normal store. I mean, this one only, so whatever pattern you pick from this one, you're only going to pay $3.89 at the most. you know, and a lot of the patterns are only 99 cents. This one, same thing, like cute little butterflies and elephants and hearts. I mean, that's like no money. That is such a great deal, right? So like the moon and the star one's a little bit more expensive, but let's go to the ones up here. So like the cute little elephant, which would look adorable on a card, you know, is 99 cents. You can't beat that. And they come, and I've never had a problem with the metal ones. I mean, and it's free shipping from the USA. So if you don't need it right away, this is the way to go. Okay, and you can do the same thing like I did before. Like that's kind of the trick when you're searching, but the die cuts, they haven't made them completely overpriced yet. So usually these come up first, right? So yeah, so you could even do your price, your sort by lowest price first, and you see that you can bid on them, you know, and take your chances and get them for even cheaper, you know. So that's an option too. And they have clouds and birds and butterflies. I have that one. And roses and just all sorts of fun stuff for you to use. So definitely cool to watch. Okay, so that's one thing. Let's look up some other stuff. So we did stencils, die cuts. Let's do stamps. Right? And I just want to show you, right? Alrighty, and I'm probably going to have to do a specific one because it doesn't know what kind of stamps I'm talking about. Okay, let's do stamps for scrapbooking. There we go. There we go. Better. Okay, so I'm just going to show you, like you pull them up, $22, $99, 99 cents. So those are stamps from China. They're from Hong Kong. But again, they have like $12 for a lot, which isn't bad, you know, but I'm not interested in that. I want to get the cheapest price that I can. So we're going to go up here. We're going to go to lowest first, right? And I'm going to go to buy now because I usually don't bid because I have no patience. So it is going to give me a mix of kind of stencils and stamps. But you see here, these are like stencils. Plus they have ink pads. I've never bought ink pads from them, but like these. Whole sets of beautiful stamps. Like you get a whole sheet for $1. I mean, it's great, right? 94 cents, not even $1, right? So let's do the birds. Okay, so that's what the birds look like. So there's a bunch of different kinds of things with words and everything, and they print really, really well. Like I've said, I've never had a problem with any of them. So awesome face. Like there's orchids, there's all sorts of ones. You can add them to your card. Okay, very cool. Okay, they even have alphas, which I'm looking at right here for $1.69, free shipping. Like this, which is a whole bunch of stuff, you know. This one, which has a whole bunch of interesting things, is $1 US, and it has free shipping. So, I mean, you can't beat it. And they're great stamps. They work very great. You put them on your acrylic block, you're ready to go. So, I mean, that's another thing you can buy for a really, really good deal, right? And you can search, like I've seen text stamps that they have too, or script stamps. And I've also seen stamps that have music notes or background stamps too. You just have to search, but you know, you'll find them. So yeah, just look is what I'm saying. Like there's always a deal to be had, right? So, I mean, I love it. So and it takes a while. I mean, it's crazy. So like this one has the text stamp on it. Literally, like I have that one. So that one has letters, right? Numbers, symbols, cloud, right? And of course they're out of the one that I would like, which is like, which one? Like this one right here. Yeah, that's the one that I would want. That's a nice one. They don't have that one, so that's okay. And then you can pick whichever kind you want. So, you know, they have models, themes, so just kind of play around with it, see how it goes. Rubber, plastic, you can select what you want. Okay, so, and it has free shipping. So, I mean, you just have to look. That's it. Just look around and see what stuff you can have. This one has a love on it, and it comes with all of these, and you can add it to your cart, and then you have a great background stamp, plus you have other stamps that you can use in your art. So, I mean, it's great. So this one has alphas, right? So you can kind of go through and see which ones you would use in your art. And they stamp very well. I mean, it's really, they do have a lot of detail. I mean, not like as if you had a rubber stamp, but they work great. Like that would be great for ATCs. It has little things on it, right? So just fun. And they're all $1.65. You totally cannot beat that, right? No, you cannot. So you can go through all of them, and there's so many styles, and it's so fun. So I'm going to add that to my watch list too. Okay, so then let's say you want embossing folders. Embossing. And I can't spell. I'm dyslexic, so if that bothers you, I'm so sorry. Please leave. Sorry. Let's see. Embossing. I totally did not spell that. There we go. Alrighty. So we can do this too. So we can go here, right? And these are embossing folders for 99 cents. I mean, awesome, right? So they have a bunch of different ones with flowers and just all for $1.15. Like this has a ton of different ones, and they totally work great. Look at that. So it comes with all of these wonderful designs that you can use in your art, right? So, I mean, awesome sauce. And it comes with free shipping. And some of them, like, maybe you'll have to pay for shipping, but it'll be like 20 cents. But I usually don't get the ones where I have to pay for shipping. Just like that. So, it's awesome, right? We can do, what else can we do? Let's do, like, paper. Actually, let's do canvases. Because, again, people don't know about this. Great place to buy your canvases, right? Let's do specifically canvas boards. There we go, art supplies. Now with the canvases, you do have to kind of let them know, right? So look at this. So you can buy, and most of it's free, fast and free, right? So you can get canvas boards. You get 24 of them for $18.96, right? And someone can just pop them in a frame, and they're ready to go. And this one doesn't have any bids on it. Has 3 hours left, and $14.88. That's a little expensive though. That's why that one's not selling. But again, we can do our thing like we did before. So we can go in and say, okay, let's look at the cheapest one, right? So you can get like a primed canvas wooden board for $1 to $8.99. It has free shippings. It's from Hong Kong. They're going to send it to you for free. You select which one you want. So you would have to convert it, of course, into centimeters, but you can totally do that with the calculator. Right? I mean, $8.99. So, I mean, yeah, $4.99 US dollars. So, I mean, it's such a great deal. I just think people have no idea what they're missing out on with some of these deals. I mean, it's wonderful. You can get such great prices for not that much money. You know, and it's just your basic run-of-the-mill, you know, canvas that you will use in art, that you'll cover up, that you'll collage on. And you can even do ones if you don't want to buy from China. Like, these are not from China. These are from the US, and they ship them to you, and they're great, and they work perfect. Okay, so just something to keep in mind. Okay? Just search and look for deals. Now we can do paper, or let's do stickers, right? So all those expensive planner stickers that people have, oh yeah. And it's even better if you do planner stickers, actually. I mean, you're gonna die, right? So you have all these at first, which are totally expensive, $6. I'm not paying $6 for stickers, right? Not gonna happen. No. I'd rather pay $6 for a pack of canvases. But you know, if you have it, that's perfectly fine. Okay, lowest first. So let's just go to stickers. Art supply. What would I do? Art supply stickers. So they have like one that you can do with the days of the week. And again, you'll just have to search. It's going to give you lots of stuff. Sometimes when you start at the low end, like it gives you stuff like you're like, okay, I don't need any of this. But you see, there's a few cute stickers, but that's not what I'm looking for. Let's see, in art supplies. That's weird. Wonder why it's not giving me what I want. Well, you'll have to kind of do that because the ones from China are like really cool. Let's see. Let's maybe do in crafts. Sometimes you have to change the department. Okay, better. Much better. So these are stickers and washi tape, right? So cheap washi tape, you can bid on it. A penny. You know, maybe you pay 20 or 30 cents. And they have some pretty ones too. Like this one, you get 10 pieces. Maybe that's not something that you use, but if you keep scrolling down, you'll see. Like that's really pretty and it has music notes. And that would be great on an art journal, right? And they have these, which are calendar, paper, stickers, like for your diary. Which you guys have seen these. Like they're so much money and you can write little things on them and stuff. And they're like $6 at Michael's. Yeah. And you get free shipping. And they come to your house, which is awesome, right? So I'm going to wait for this to come down, okay? You have numbers and alphabets and everything you can imagine. There's butterflies that you can use, you know, on ATCs or whatever. Free shipping. These are adhesive bottle cap stickers, so they're the little epoxy stickers that you put on top of bottle caps. Yeah, so, I mean, auctions, these are auctions, but I'll show you without auctions. Check it out. Buy now. Right, so they have really cute ones that you can buy right now. Scratch and shift, they have washi tape for 79 cents. These are alpha stickers and little animal stickers. I mean, just adorable. You could totally have a good time and buy what you want. Those are emoji stickers. And if you bid, then, you know, sometimes you can get a better deal. And they're from the Philippines and from Hong Kong, you know, but they work very well. There we go. That one has sticky paper thing with a bunch of different choices. You get a lot of different decorative ones, which is awesome. I'm actually going to add that to my cart. That looks cool. I'm buying some stuff for a class that I'm teaching, but 73 cents. I mean, awesome. Okay. What else can we do? Let's do washi tape so you can see, even though we've already done washi tape. But I'll show you. So you see $8, $10. I mean, kind of expensive, right? This one has 5 pieces. It's from China. Free shipping, right? For $3 you get 5, which normally they're, even if you go to the dollar store, right? It's like $5 for some. And they have a bunch of interesting patterns. I mean, you don't get to pick which ones you want, but I've never gotten any that are crappy. I mean, none of those look horrible to where you couldn't use them. So, I mean, that's something to think about. All right, let's go back. Let's see, and we can go here too. Right, so they have a bunch of different patterns. And these are ones that you can bid on. So they have some that are silver and gold, just basically like the stuff that you see at the dollar store or on clearance, you know. You can get it for a penny or for 20 cents, you know, once a whole bunch of people bid on it. So I hope that this is helping, but I always just like to share my secrets. So there's these are fabric. Those are really pretty. They look like lace. And that's pretty, like with the branches and stuff. And then those are like little actual, like little stickers. And I mean, and it does take a while. I'm not going to lie to you. It takes a little bit, but you know, you just have to take your time, you know, take a Saturday or something when you don't have anything to do and just go through. So these are black and white that you can get. I mean, and it's pretty tape and it works well. So you just kind of have to go through and see, but 79 cents. And this one has a ton of different styles. I mean, there's a ton, and we're only on page 1, you know, and there's tons and tons and tons that you can use in your art journaling and for so many fun things, right? So that one's cool. Retro flowers. And sometimes the names are kind of funny, but it's okay. It's good. And then you can select which one you want, you know. And this is $1, so I mean, but it'll probably be $4 or $5 at Michael's, you know. So it's just something to keep in mind, just as an option. Let's do paper. Let's see, so we can do lowest first, and it's going to give me a whole bunch of different ones. So these are water decals, water transfer decals. So they have a bunch of different images of women and that kind of stuff. Paper you can go through forever. There's are tons of really cool options. We can do scrapbooking paper. Right? So they have like, this is like a little kit with a bunch of different kinds on it. They have punches, like the little cheap punches, you know, that don't cost you anything at the craft store. They're even cheaper here. They have lace doilies, and the shipping 69 cents, but hey, this is like, yeah, so there's just tons of options. Again, you'll just have to go through, okay? And then let's say you want to do like rhinestones. Rhyme. And again, I will not spell it right, so I'm sorry if that bugs you, but okay. So these are rhinestones. So 200 pieces for a penny, basically. You do have to make sure that you look at the sizes, but I mean, there's a ton of them. There's just so many of them, you know, and you can do flat back. So these are flat back, and it'll tell you, you know, and it'll tell you the size too. They usually have a chart, or I look it up on Google or something, and you can see the chart, and they come with a whole bunch of different colors. So metal, all sorts of stuff. So very cool. And they come like in clusters with crystals and all sorts of stuff. I mean, it's like crazy. It's ridiculous. Beads. Right? I mean, super cool beads. And I mean, there's so many of them, they don't even know like where to start, right? Because there's a ton of them. And these are all the ones that are ending very soon. Okay. So we could do, I usually do like glass beads, so we can do, and all like your jump rings, all that kind of stuff is great to get here. Okay. So you see, it's already cheap, you know, we haven't even done the lowest shipping price, and it's all free shipping, right? And they're good beads. I mean, they do have some that are even crystals, and they have like the European glass beads that you can get. So, I mean, there's a ton of stuff. You can do wire, like jewelry wire. Oops. Wire. Right? So you can get some that comes in multiple colors. You can pick the gauge that you want. I mean, and it's a great price. And again, no problems. A lot of the big box stores, this is where they buy their products. You know, they buy them from China, so, or Hong Kong, or wherever, or overseas. So, you know, you don't have to spend tons of money, then don't. Okay, let's see, what else can we do? Beads, I did. Let's do like, oh, your like jewelry pliers. Pliers. Right, so I bought a set of these. They work great. So you can get them, you know, free shipping. It has a bunch more than what you get at Michael's, you know, and you can see that there's one product rating, and they kind of didn't rate everything. They said that they would recommend it, great value and good quality, and they have they have round nose pliers, wire cutters, flat nose pliers. I mean, a bunch of different things that you can use. $8.88 and you get free shipping, and these are actually made in the US. And if you get them from China, they're even cheaper, or from Hong Kong. Sorry, I'm blowing my nose here. So we can do lowest, right? So 4 tools they're starting at that price. I mean, great things. Like I said, you can do like ring bases, all sorts of stuff. Super cheap. I mean, if you guys want me to make another video, I will, of some of my other favorite products. And these are mini, like little pliers and stuff that you can buy. And they're $1 a piece. So you can pick whichever one you want. And it's $1. And you can do sets. So this is a whole set for $9.99. They have another one too, which the price went up on those two, but it's completely new, $9.99, and you do get a few more options than if you went to the craft store. So something to think about. Okay, I'm trying to think of what else I've bought in there. Oh, if you want like gold leafing, gold leaf, you can do sheets, $2.99. Yeah, so you can do 5 of the gilding ones for the gilding, and it's $2.39. They might charge you a little bit for shipping. The flakes are even cheaper, so I mean, this is a great option. So you can use stuff like that. I mean, you can do labels. I've seen like labels. They call them, I think, label stickers or something. So I mean, there's just so much stuff that you can get on eBay. Do not sniff your nose at eBay. They have lots of cool stuff. You know, and like if you want name by product, sometimes you can find for a great deal on a bid for, you know, so you have to keep those in mind too. But I'm going to stop here because you guys are probably getting bored. But there's just so much stuff that you can buy on eBay. So I hope that you check it out, that you give them some business and some love. And I really enjoy it. I have had wonderful experience with their products and with the shipping and with eBay and with the sellers. So I highly recommend it. I haven't had any problems. And I don't know, it might be a little different in the UK and European countries, but for us people in the US, I think it's a really good option, and I'm glad that they do free shipping. Okay guys, so I'm going to let you go now. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you want to see more videos about getting values on crafts, then let me know, and I'll be happy to do videos for you guys. And I will see you later. Please share this video and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.